Most dangerous type of person. Psychology of evil. You think you'd recognize a dangerous person? Think again. The most dangerous ones don't look dangerous at all. Watch this video and see if you've already encountered one, without even knowing it. 1. They don't feel guilt, only strategy. Guilt is what keeps most people in check, but this type of person doesn't feel remorse when they hurt others. They feel clever. To them, emotions are tools, and if they hurt you and got what they wanted, they see it as a win. They calculate outcomes, not feelings. That's what makes them so dangerous, because you'll never get an apology from someone who never feels sorry. 2. They mirror your values to gain your trust. These people are masters of mimicry. At first, they'll seem perfect. They like what you like. They agree with your beliefs. They seem trustworthy. But it's all a performance. They observe you, adapt, and blend in until you feel safe. Then they slowly start revealing their true nature. By the time you notice the red flags, they've already gained control. 3. They enjoy seeing others uncomfortable. Most people feel awkward or sympathetic when someone is anxious or upset. But this person, they enjoy it. They find pleasure in emotional pain, not because they want revenge, but because it gives them power. They'll provoke you subtly, then sit back and watch you unravel. And when you react, they'll act innocent, making you look like the unstable one. 4. They weaponize your empathy. These people are skilled at turning your kindness against you. If you set a boundary, they'll play the victim. If you pull away, they'll guilt trip you. They know you want to be a good person, and they use that to manipulate your actions. They're not just emotionally abusive, they're emotionally strategic. They pretend to be weak just long enough to regain the upper hand. 5. They're calm while others suffer. One of the creepiest signs of this personality is their unsettling calmness in moments of distress. When something awful happens, or when someone is clearly suffering, they don't flinch. In fact, they often seem bored or slightly amused. Psychologically, this lack of emotional response is linked to dark triad traits like psychopathy. Their stillness isn't strength, it's a lack of humanity. If you've broken free from someone like this, drop the word freedom in the comments. Your story might inspire someone who's still stuck. 6. They punish you with silence and confusion. Rather than yelling or getting into fights, these people use more manipulative tactics. They'll go silent when you need answers. Or they'll twist the story so well, you start questioning your memory. They make you feel like you are the problem. And just when you start to pull away, they show you affection again. It's a cycle of confusion and control. 7. They build alliances to isolate you. This type of person knows how to manipulate groups. They'll quietly plant seeds of doubt about you to others. They'll twist private things you told them in confidence. And before you know it, your support system shrinks. They don't just want to control you. They want to control how others see you. That's what makes them so hard to escape from. 8. They act like the victim even when they're the aggressor. In arguments, they'll flip the story so that you come off as the villain. Even if you catch them lying or manipulating, they'll find a way to make themselves look like the one who's been wronged. This psychological move is called DARVO: deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. And they're experts at it. So when people try to warn others, they're often discredited or seen as dramatic. 9. They test your limits gradually. They don't start off showing you who they are. Instead, they push your limits little by little. First, they'll make a dark joke. Then they'll cross a small boundary. Later, they'll ask for something unfair. And before you know it, you're in deep, and you've normalized behavior you would have walked away from on day one. It's a psychological tactic known as incremental boundary erosion, and it's how dangerous people trap strong, smart individuals without them even realizing it. 10. They don't want love. They want control. At their core, the most dangerous type of person doesn't seek connection. They seek domination. Whether it's in relationships, friendships, or work dynamics, they want the upper hand. They might pretend to love